Chapter 5. Fun with Numbers in Excel 2021. Excel 2021. Microsoft Excel is a powerful spreadsheet program that allows us to organize data in rows and columns. It is also known as an electronic spreadsheet. It is quite useful in entering, editing, analysis, and storing of data. These rows and columns are collectively called worksheet. A spreadsheet file is called a workbook, which is like a notebook having many individual worksheets. By default, workbook contains one worksheet. An Excel worksheet contains 16,384 columns and 1,048,576 rows. A spreadsheet software is widely used in schools and offices. It is a popular software as it enables us to perform calculations on data in an efficient manner. It also allows us to plot charts and graphs, which makes it easier for us to understand the data. Advantages of using spreadsheet program. The advantages of using a spreadsheet program are as follows. It is easy to input data in a spreadsheet. Changes can be done quickly and easily. It can be used to perform calculations on data. It helps us to arrange data in various ways, like ascending, descending, etc. It allows us to represent data pictorially in the form of charts, shapes, pictures, etc. Starting Excel. Let's learn to start Excel 2021. Step 1. Click on the Start button. Step 2. Click on All Apps. A list of all applications will appear in the Start menu. Step 3. Scroll through the app list until you reach Excel and click on the icon. The Excel 2021 window will appear with a Start screen. Step 4. Click on the blank workbook. The blank workbook of Excel 2021 will appear in front of us. Fact GPT. The first electronic spreadsheet, VisiCalc, was developed in 1979. An Excel window with a number of components appears as shown above for data entry, calculations, etc. Components of Excel window. The Excel 2021 program window displays many components that we can use to create and work. Let's study about them. Title bar. It shows the name of the open workbook tile. File tab. When we click on File tab, a Backstage view appears, which resembles a menu. In Backstage view, we will find a list of commands such as save, open, etc. Tabs. Each tab provides a set of tools related to an overall task we are likely to be performing in a specific document. Ribbon. It displays groups of related commands in tabs wherein each tab offers shortcut buttons to perform common tasks. Formula bar. In the formula bar, we can enter or edit data, a formula or a function that will appear in a specific cell. Row and column heading. A worksheet is organized into a rectangular grid containing columns, vertical, and rows, horizontal. A column letter above the grid are also called the column heading. A row number on the left side of the grid also called the row heading. In Excel, columns are identified by letters and rows are identified by numbers. Cell. Each rectangle in a workbook is called a cell. A cell is the intersection of a row and a column. Simply click to select a cell. Each cell of the worksheet has a unique reference which is obtained as a result of combination of column letter and row number. Active cell. It has a dark border around it. The default active cell in the screen is a 1. Name box. It displays the location or name of an active cell. Sheet tab. Located at the bottom of the Excel application window, Sheet tab displays the list of sheets in the workbook. Here is shown as Sheet 1, Sheet 2, Sheet 3, etc. at the bottom of the current workbook. We can move from one worksheet to another within the same workbook. Grid lines, the horizontal and vertical lines representing the rows and columns on the worksheet, are called grid lines. They allow us to see and identify each cell within a worksheet. The grid lines can be turned off, but it is recommended that we leave them on. Scroll bars, a worksheet window, allows us to view the portion of the worksheet displayed on the screen. Scroll bars are used to move the window around to view remaining portion of the active worksheet. Status bar, it is located at the bottom of the worksheet window that displays the progress of current tasks and controls for viewing the worksheets. Views of worksheet. Excel provides access to 3 different views of our worksheet: normal, page layout, and page break preview. Zoom controls. They are used to enlarge or reduce the view of worksheet. Worksheet. A worksheet is a collection of cells which are made up of vertical columns and horizontal rows wherein we keep and manipulate the data. The name of the first worksheet is Sheet 1 if our Excel program is still using the default settings. Fact GPT. Excel files are called workbooks. Each workbook holds 1 or more worksheets. Each sheet has a name displayed on the Sheet tab at the bottom of the workbook. A new Excel file will have a default name of Book 1, although that can later be changed when we first save the file. The Excel workbook is saved with the extension XLS or .xlsx. Fact GPT. The group of cells forming a rectangular area is called range of cells. In Excel, a range is indicated by using a colon. For example, a range starting from D5 to I9 is written as D5:I9. Features of Excel 2021. Excel 2021 for Windows allows you to collaboratively work with others and analyze data easily with new Excel capabilities including co-authoring, dynamic arrays, xloop, and let functions. Let's explore its remarkable features. Visual refresh. Work with a modernized start experience and newly refreshed tabs in the ribbon. Experience a clean, clear style with monoline iconography, neutral color palette, and softer window corners. These updates communicate action and provide features with simple visuals. Co-authoring. You and your colleagues can open and work on the same document. This is called co-authoring. A document saved on OneDrive or SharePoint can now have multiple people editing simultaneously using the desktop apps of Word, Excel, or PowerPoint. You will see icons of everyone's photo who is currently in the file working along with you and where they are in the workbook. Autosave. Upload your files to OneDrive, OneDrive for Business, or SharePoint Online to make sure all your updates are saved automatically. Microsoft Search. You can find what we need using Microsoft Search. At the top of your Microsoft Office apps on Windows, you'll find the new Microsoft Search box. This powerful tool helps you quickly find what you are looking for, such as text, commands, help, and more. Accessibility Checker. Microsoft introduces AI-powered Copilot for PowerPoint. It will work in apps like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Teams, and more. Review Check. Accessibility suggests how to improve documents. Accessibility Checker keeps an eye on your documents and tells you in the status bar when it finds something you should look at. Dynamic Array. Excel formulas that return a set of values, also known as an array, return these values to neighboring cells. This behavior is called spilling. Formulas that can return arrays of variable size are called dynamic array formulas. Formulas that are currently returning arrays that are successfully spilling can be referred to as spilled array formulas. Sheet views. We can create customized views in an Excel worksheet without disrupting others. Translate. Use Review Translate on a phrase or your entire sheet into different language using the Microsoft Translator online service. It is a translation tool for emails, phrases, and virtually anything. Unhide sheets. No need to unhide one sheet at a time anymore. We may now unhide multiple hidden sheets at once. Fact GPT AI playing can automate repetitive tasks, such as data cleaning and formatting, allowing users to focus on higher-level analysis and insights. Quick summary. Excel provides workbook statistics to help you show how big your worksheet or workbook is. Review tab. Proofing. Workbook statistics shows the statistics of the sheet. The Workbook Statistics dialog opens and displays counts and other information about the current worksheet and workbook. Working with Excel. The ribbon has all the commands to perform common tasks in Excel. The Backstage view gives us various options for saving, opening a file, printing, and sharing the document. Creating workbook. Let's learn to create a new blank workbook. Step 1. Select the File tab. Backstage view will appear. Step 2. Select New, then click Blank Workbook. Entering data. Entering data is the first step in creating a worksheet. We can enter data in the form of numbers or text. Excel automatically aligns the text data to the left and numbers to the right in a cell. Let's learn to enter data in a worksheet. Step 1. Open a blank worksheet. Step 2. Click on the desired cell to enter data. Step 3. Type the data. The typed data appears in the active cell and in the formula bar. Step 4. Press Enter key to enter the data and move down one cell. To enter the data and move one cell in any direction, press arrow key from keyboard. Step 5. Repeat steps 2 to 4 to enter the entire data. Saving a workbook. Let's learn to save a workbook in Excel 2021. Step 1. Click on the File tab. Step 2. Click on Save As. Step 3. Click on Browse. A Save As dialog box will appear. Step 4. From the left pane of the window, select the desired location to save the file. Step 5. In the File Name box, enter a name for the file. Step 6. Click on Save. Excel saves the file, and the new file name appears on title bar. Opening a workbook. Let's learn to open a saved workbook. Step 1. Click on the File tab. Step 2. Click on the Open option. Step 3. Click on Browse. Step 4. From the left side of the dialog box, select the location of the workbook. Step 5. Select the workbook and click on Open button or double-click on the workbook. Adding a worksheet. A worksheet is quite large. Scrolling to the end of a large worksheet is time-consuming. So, adding a new worksheet in our workbook is a better option. Let's learn to add a worksheet in the workbook. Step 1. Click on the Home tab and go to the Cells group. Step 2. Click on the drop-down arrow below the Insert option. Then, click on Insert Sheet from the list displayed. Or click on Press Plus on the Sheet tab. This will add a new worksheet in the workbook. Test your knowledge. Attend a clay modeling session conducted by the school. Create a worksheet for the list of students who attended the session. Enter the student's name and class in your worksheet. Fact GPT. Right-click on the sheet to rename on the Sheet tab and click on Rename from the shortcut menu that will appear. Type the new name of the worksheet. Deleting a worksheet. We can delete a worksheet if we no longer need in our workbook. Let's learn to delete a worksheet in Workbook. Step 1. Click on the desired sheet to be deleted on the Sheet tab. Step 2. Click on the Home tab and go to the Cells group. Step 3. Click on the drop-down arrow below the Delete option. Then click on Delete Sheet from the list displayed. Or right-click on the sheet to delete on the Sheet tab and from the shortcut menu that appears, click on Delete. Navigating a worksheet. There are some key combinations that help us easily navigate and move across cells in a worksheet. Key combinations. Arrow keys. moves the cell pointer to up, down, left or right of the active cell. Tab, next cell in a row. Shift plus tab, previous cell in a row. Enter, one cell down in a column. Shift plus enter, one cell up in a column. Home, first cell in a row. Control plus home, first cell of the current worksheet. Page up, one screen up. Page down, one screen down. Selection in a worksheet. To modify the contents of a cell in a worksheet, we have to select the cell. We can do it according to our requirements. Selecting a single cell, selecting a range of cells, selecting a particular column, selecting a particular row, selecting an entire worksheet. Selecting a cell. Let's learn to select a single cell in a worksheet. Click on the required cell. A single selected cell is called an active cell. A highlighted border will appear around it. Selecting adjacent cells. Let's learn to select a range of adjacent cells. Step 1. Click on the upper leftmost cell in the range. Step 2. Hold down the left mouse button and drag to the lower rightmost cell in the range. Or click on the first cell in the range. Press the Shift key on the keyboard and keeping it pressed, click on the last cell in the range. Selecting a column or a row. Let's learn to select a column or a row in a worksheet. Step 1. Click on the column header to select an entire column. Fact GPT. To select a number of non-adjacent cells in a worksheet, select the first cell in the required range of cells. Press the Ctrl key on the keyboard and keeping it pressed, click on the desired cells to select. Step 2. Click on the row header to select an entire row. Selecting multiple columns or rows. Let's learn to select multiple columns or rows in a worksheet. Step 1. Click on the first column header or first row number. Step 2. Press the Shift key on the keyboard and click on the last column header or last row number to be selected. Fact GPT. To select the entire worksheet, click on the Select All button at the top left corner of the worksheet. Close Excel. Let's learn to close the Excel workbook. Click on the File tab and then click on Close option or press Alt plus F4. Or click on the Close button on the upper right corner of the Excel workbook. When your file is saved, you'll typically see Autosave in the title bar. We can close the Excel window without getting any prompt to save the file. If it is unsaved, Excel will autosave the workbook before getting closed. Test your knowledge. Imagine you have to make a holiday plan for your vacations using Excel. What columns would you include in it? Recap Pilot. Microsoft Excel is a powerful spreadsheet software that allows us to organize data in rows and columns. These rows and columns are collectively called worksheet. A new Excel file will have a default name of Book 1, although that can later be changed when we first save the file. The Excel workbook is saved with the extension .xls or xlsx. Excel 2021 for Windows allows you to collaboratively work with others and analyze data easily with new Excel capabilities. Entering data is the first step in creating a worksheet. A range of cells is indicated by using a colon. To edit or format the contents of a cell in a worksheet, we have to select the cell. Click on the Close button of the Excel window to close the Excel workbook. Gloss GPT spreadsheet, sheet containing data in the form of rows and columns. Worksheet, area where we do all the work in Excel. Workbook, entire Excel document. Cell, the basic unit of a worksheet formed by the intersection of a row and a column. Range, group of cells forming a rectangular area.